July 28, 2026, 2:34 a.m. Tehran, Iran. CIA extraction team activates. 5 operatives. Covert operation. High-risk mission. Target is Iranian scientist. Nuclear program defector. Intelligence asset. Everything about operation suggests extracting nuclear weapons expert. Extracting someone with knowledge about the Iranian atomic program. Extracting high-value intelligence source. That's mission briefing. That's operational objective. That's what 5 CIA operatives risk their lives accomplishing tonight. Standard extraction methodology. Standard exfiltration procedures. Standard everything about covert operations. Team leader is veteran case officer. Name classified. 20 years CIA service. Multiple extractions. Experienced operator. Professional intelligence officer. He coordinates tonight's mission. Coordinates movement through Tehran. Coordinates reaching defector location. Coordinates everything enabling extraction from hostile Iranian capital. Everything executing according to plan. Everything proceeding covertly. Everything designed for success without detection. Until border crossing. Until IRGC patrol intercepts. Until firefight erupts. 4 guards killed. Scientist escapes with family. Reaches Turkey safely. Mission accomplished. Extraction successful. High-value assets secured. That's tactical success. That's operational achievement. That's professional intelligence work producing strategic result. But debriefing reveals more. Reveals scientist isn't nuclear expert, isn't atomic program insider, isn't weapons specialist, is IRGC cyber warfare officer, is digital operations commander, is intelligence source about Iranian attacks against US infrastructure. That's strategic revelation. That's proving extraction wasn't about nuclear program, was about cyber operations, wasn't preventing weapons development, was exposing infrastructure attacks. That transforms understanding completely. That changes nuclear defector into cyber intelligence. That proves Iranian cyber warfare threatens American critical infrastructure. That scientist provides intelligence about digital attacks, about systematic targeting, about everything threatening US homeland security through cyber operations. That's complete truth. That's July 28, 2026. Extraction preparation takes months, takes building relationship, takes establishing trust, takes convincing scientists to defect, takes arranging everything enabling escape. That's intelligence, tradecraft. That's professional recruitment. That's CIA methodology developing sources. Scientists contacted CIA years ago, expressed dissatisfaction, expressed concerns about Iranian operations, expressed willingness to provide information. That's initial contact. That's beginning recruitment process. Case officer cultivated relationship, built trust gradually, assessed motivations carefully. Everything professional intelligence work. Everything patient development. Everything designed for successful recruitment. Scientists provided information progressively, provided proving reliability, provided demonstrating access, everything confirming value, everything validating recruitment. Eventually, scientist requests extraction, requests escape from Iran, requests bringing family. That's culmination. That's recruitment success. That's source becoming defector. That requires operational support, requires CIA extraction capability, requires everything enabling escape from hostile territory. That's what tonight accomplishes. What 5 operatives execute. What professional intelligence operations produce. Successful extraction. Source protected. Intelligence preserved. That's complete operational cycle. From recruitment to extraction. from source development to defector protection. That's professional intelligence work producing strategic advantage. Tehran operation is extremely dangerous. Iranian capital, IRGC headquarters, intelligence service presence. Everything making covert operations difficult. Everything threatening detection. Everything requiring professional tradecraft. 5 operatives operate undercover, maintain false identities, execute mission covertly. Everything designed for avoiding detection, for moving through city unnoticed, for reaching scientist without compromise. That's professional capability. That's operational excellence. That's what CIA training produces. Officers operating in hostile environments, executing complex missions, accomplishing dangerous objectives. Team reaches scientist location, secures family, begins exfiltration. Everything proceeding according to plan, everything executing professionally. Movement through Tehran requires careful timing, requires avoiding checkpoints, requires utilizing planned routes. Everything calculated, everything rehearsed, everything designed for success. Hours pass. Team approaches border region, nears Turkey crossing point. Everything suggesting successful extraction. Everything indicating mission success. Until IRGC patrol. Until interception. Until everything changes. That's operational reality. That's covert operations risk. That missions face unpredictable complications, face unexpected encounters, face everything requiring adaptation. That's when professional training matters, when experience counts, when capability determines outcomes. Border shootout erupts suddenly. IRGC patrol intercepts extraction team, demands identification, demands explanation, everything threatening mission compromise. Everything risking extraction failure. CIA operatives respond professionally. Attempt talking through situation. Attempt maintaining cover. Everything designed for avoiding combat, for resolving peacefully, for continuing mission. IRGC guards become suspicious. Demand vehicle search. Demand seeing passengers. Everything escalating toward discovery. Everything threatening scientist exposure. That's when decision comes. When operational choice determines everything. Team leader authorizes force, authorizes protecting asset, authorizes whatever necessary for mission success. Firefight begins. Brief, intense, deadly. 4 IRGC guards killed. Extraction team escapes, crosses border successfully, reaches Turkey safely. 0 CIA casualties. Scientist and family secured. Mission accomplished despite combat. That's professional execution under pressure. That's operational capability prevailing. That's CIA extracting high-value asset despite complications, despite firefight, despite everything threatening failure. Professional intelligence officers succeeded, protected source, completed mission. That's operational excellence. That's intelligence success. That's everything about covert operations requiring adaptation, requiring combat capability when necessary, requiring accepting risks for mission accomplishment. That's complete operational picture. 4 IRGC guards died at border. 4 Iranian soldiers killed during extraction. 4 families grieving. 4 communities mourning. That's human cost beyond operational success. That's warfare reality beyond mission achievement. Not celebrating deaths, not glorifying casualties, just acknowledging combat produced human cost. That 4 soldiers died attempting to stop escape. That families suffer. That communities mourn. That's warfare affecting real people, affecting real families. That's truth beyond tactical statistics, beyond operational metrics. 4 guards were professionals, were soldiers doing duty, were attempting to stop suspicious border crossing, everything legitimate from their perspective, everything appropriate for border security, just unfortunate encounter, just wrong place encountering covert operation, just dying during professional military service. That deserves acknowledgement, deserves recognizing humanity, deserves understanding that all combat casualties are tragedies, are losses, are families suffering regardless of nationality. That's mature assessment. That's recognizing that operational necessity doesn't eliminate human cost, doesn't remove personal tragedy, doesn't change that 4 families lost members. That's complete truth about extraction, about operational success, including human price, about mission accomplishment requiring accepting casualties. That's warfare reality. That's intelligence operations truth. Scientist debriefing begins immediately. Safe in Turkey, protected by CIA, ready for providing intelligence. Initial questioning addresses nuclear program, addresses weapons development, addresses everything mission briefing suggested. That's when revelation occurs. When scientist explains actual background, explains not being nuclear expert, explains being IRGC cyber warfare officer, everything transforming understanding, everything changing mission significance. Scientist explains commanding digital operations unit, explains planning attacks against US infrastructure, explains everything about Iranian cyber warfare capabilities. That's intelligence value exceeding expectations. That's proving extraction secured more valuable asset than assessed, than nuclear expert would provide. Cyber warfare intelligence provides understanding of systematic attacks, provides knowledge about Iranian capabilities, provides everything enabling defensive measures. That's strategic intelligence. That's operational knowledge. That's tactical understanding. Everything about Iranian cyber operations, about targeting methodologies, about infrastructure vulnerabilities, about systematic programs threatening American homeland. That's scope exceeding nuclear program intelligence. That's value exceeding weapons development knowledge. That's proving cyber warfare threatens comprehensively, threatens systematically, threatens everything about American critical infrastructure from power grids to financial systems. That's complete intelligence picture from Defector debriefing. Investigation based on scientist testimony reveals Iranian cyber operations scope, reveals systematic targeting of US infrastructure, reveals comprehensive programs attacking power systems, attacking water treatment, attacking financial networks, everything threatening American homeland security. Investigation traces specific operations, traces documented attacks, traces everything proving Iranian cyber warfare is ongoing threat, is systematic program, is comprehensive campaign against US infrastructure. Scientist provides operational details, provides command structures, provides everything enabling understanding Iranian cyber capabilities. That's intelligence enabling defensive response, enabling protective measures, enabling everything preventing future attacks. Investigation finds evidence of successful intrusions, finds compromised systems, finds everything proving Iranian operations achieved access, achieved penetration, achieved capability for destructive attacks. That's concerning discovery. That's proving threat is real, is current, is systematic. That Iranian cyber forces can attack US infrastructure, can cause disruptions, can threaten civilian populations through infrastructure compromise. That's scope requiring comprehensive response. That's scale demanding immediate action. That's threat necessitating systematic defensive measures. everything flowing from scientist intelligence, everything based on defector testimony, everything proving extraction provided strategic intelligence enabling homeland protection. Further debriefing reveals attack planning, reveals Iranian preparations for major operations, reveals everything suggesting coordinated infrastructure attacks planned. Scientist describes planning sessions, describes target selection, describes everything about Iranian cyber warfare preparing comprehensive assault on US critical infrastructure. That's strategic warning. That's operational intelligence. That's tactical knowledge enabling prevention. Scientist provides timelines, provides operational plans, provides everything enabling disrupting Iranian preparations, enabling preventing attacks, enabling protecting infrastructure before Iranian operations execute. That's intelligence value. That's defector contribution. That's extraction mission, producing strategic advantage, preventing attacks, preventing infrastructure disruption, preventing everything Iranian cyber warfare planned against American homeland. That's complete mission success. That's full intelligence value. That's proving extraction wasn't just securing asset, was preventing attacks, was protecting infrastructure, was everything about covert operations producing homeland security benefits. That's comprehensive achievement. That's full operational success. CIA never reveals scientists' true background publicly, never acknowledges cyber warfare expertise, never exposes intelligence value. Public reporting suggests nuclear scientist extraction, suggests atomic program defector, suggests everything maintaining operational security. That's protecting intelligence sources. That's maintaining capability advantage. That's ensuring Iranian counterintelligence doesn't understand complete compromise, doesn't recognize cyber operations exposure, doesn't know extent of intelligence loss. That's professional tradecraft. That's intelligence methodology. That's protecting operational advantage through careful information management. Public believes nuclear extraction occurred, believes weapons program compromised, believes everything except truth. Truth that cyber operations were exposed. Truth that infrastructure attacks were prevented. Truth that homeland security was enhanced through intelligence gained. That's compartmentalization working. That's operational security succeeding. That's professional intelligence protecting capabilities while achieving objectives. That's complete tradecraft excellence. Strategic implications are substantial, are proving Iranian cyber warfare systematically threatens US infrastructure, are demonstrating comprehensive programs attacking critical systems, are revealing Iranian capabilities exceed public assessments. That requires response, requires defensive enhancements, requires systematic protection improvements. That's policy implication. That's strategic requirement. That's operational necessity. Can't ignore Iranian cyber threat. Can't dismiss infrastructure targeting. Can't overlook that scientist intelligence proves systematic attack programs exist. Must enhance defenses. Must improve monitoring. Must ensure Iranian cyber operations face comprehensive countermeasures. That's strategic adjustment. That's policy response. That's homeland security requirement. Everything flowing from scientist debriefing. Everything based on defector intelligence. Everything proving cyber warfare requires equal attention to kinetic threats, requires comprehensive defensive programs, requires systematic protection of critical infrastructure. That's complete policy picture. That's full strategic assessment. That's everything demanding appropriate response, protecting American homeland, from Iranian digital attacks. Intelligence sharing follows debriefing. Allied nations inform. Iranian cyber capabilities revealed. Infrastructure targeting exposed. Everything enabling coordinated defensive response. Enabling allied protection. Enabling comprehensive approach to Iranian cyber threat. That's professional intelligence cooperation. That's allied coordination. That's ensuring everyone understands Iranian operations. Everyone enhances defenses. Everyone protects infrastructure. That's strategic benefit multiplication. That's intelligence value expanding through sharing. That's extraction producing benefits beyond American security. Producing allied protection. Producing comprehensive defensive improvements. That's complete cooperation success. That's full intelligence value. That's professional alliance coordination, protecting all members from Iranian cyber warfare. That's everything about scientist intelligence enabling broad defensive enhancements, enabling allied security, enabling comprehensive protection from systematic threat. That's strategic success. That's operational achievement. That's intelligence work producing lasting security improvements. Extraction team receives recognition, receives commending mission success, receives acknowledging professional execution. Everything appropriate for successful operation. Everything standard for intelligence achievement. Everything expected for securing high-value asset. But strategic value exceeds operational success. Intelligence gained exceeds extraction achievement. Threat prevention exceeds mission completion. Everything about July 28th producing comprehensive success. Tactical excellence. Operational achievement. Strategic intelligence. Threat prevention. Infrastructure protection. Everything combining to produce complete success. That's professional intelligence capability. That's CIA operational effectiveness. That's covert operations producing strategic advantage. That's full mission success. That's comprehensive achievement. That's everything about professional intelligence work producing lasting value, producing strategic advantage, producing homeland security. That's complete operational picture. That's full intelligence success. That's July 28th, 2026. That's everything about 5 operatives, 1 extraction, 4 casualties, 1 scientist, family saved, border crossed, intelligence gained, attacks prevented, infrastructure protected, strategic advantage achieved. That's complete truth. Forever.